What is up? So, only reason why I've been posting a few days because, I got my regular phone didn't work, but I just thought of this idea to do videos on my computer now. So, I will be recapping Vegas games from round 2 from game 3 to 6. So, let's jump in. Oy. So, start off with game 1. The Golden Knights. So, game 3, Colorado lead 2-1, Vegas got it. So, William Karlsson, 4 minutes and 38 seconds into the second period, with his third of the playoffs, gets the Knights on the board. Woo! Yeah! And the goal assisted by Alex Pietrangelo, his 4th assist of the playoffs, and Alec Martinez, his 1st assist. And then at about less than 2 minutes later, Carlos Soderberg, 6 minutes and 7 seconds into the second period, puts it home for his first of the playoffs, tied at 1. The goal assisted by Pierre-Edouard Bellemare and Keith Sherwood. And then in the third period, about 5 minutes 4 seconds in, Mikko Rantanen with his 4th of the playoffs, assisted by Cale Makar and Gabriel Landeskog. And then later in the game, Jonathan Marshall with his 2nd of the playoffs. It's 2-2. That's 14 minutes and 42 seconds was the Marshall goal. And then about less than a minute later, 15 minutes and 27 seconds into the third period, Max Pacioretty his 2nd of playoffs. And assisted by Nick Holden and Mark Stone. That was the game-winning goal, but it wasn't actually the game-winning goal, but still. Okay, so moving on to game 5, where Vegas won 5-1. So we'll open up the scoring. Brandon Saad, his 6th of playoffs, a minute 50 in the first period, assisted by JT Compher and Andrei Braskovsky. And then less than 6 minutes later, at 7 minutes and 7 seconds into the first period, Jonathan Marshall, with his 3rd of the playoffs, puts it home, and it's tied at 1. William Karlsson gets the assist. As I know, I'm wearing my Bell Sanders shirt because I couldn't find my Vegas shirt. I know I have it. I just wanted to wear it because I haven't worn it since, since last season. But that was before that stopped. Okay, back to the game. In the second period, a minute and 11 seconds in, Max Pacioretty with his 3rd of the playoffs is by Mark Stone and Zach Whitecloud. And then about a minute, 10 minutes and 17 seconds later, at 11 minutes and 28 seconds into the game, Jonathan Marshall, with his 4th of the playoffs, gets a power play goal. And now, assisted by Alex Pietrangelo and William Karlsson. Jonathan Marshall with the Hattie, his 5th of the playoffs and 3rd of the night, assisted by Riley Smith and William Karlsson. And then to end it off, 7 minutes and 12 seconds later, in the third period, the Marshall goal was in the third period. Later in the third period, 7 minutes and 12 seconds later, Patrick Brown puts it home. This is by Ryan Reeves and William Carrier. 13 minutes and 13 seconds into the third period. To game 5. Brandon Saad, bangs it home for his 7th playoffs, 2 seconds in, 1958 of the first period. No, it's 2 seconds left. Brandon Saad puts it home. Yeah. And that was assisted by Devontae and Miko Ranson. I was kind of pissed at that goal. But in the second period, at 16:28 of the second period, Jonas Donskoy puts a home assist by Alex Newhook and Patrick Nemeth to give the Avs a 3-2 lead. And then in the third period, a minute 3 seconds in, Alex Tuch assisted by Nicholas Roy and Matthias Janmark. That's Tuch's 4th of the playoffs, Donskoy's 3rd of the playoffs for the other goal. Then, literally, 3 minutes and 4 seconds later, Jonathan Marshall, with his 6th of the playoffs, bangs it home to tie it at 2, assisted by William Karlsson. And then 50 seconds in the overtime, Mark frickin' Stone, with his 5th of the playoffs, bangs it home and gives the Knights a 3-2 series lead. Since the Max Thatcher and Alex Pietrangelo. And then in the game 6, of course, Avalanche opened the scoring once again. Devontae's 23 seconds into the first period. A minute and 15 seconds into the first period, Nick Holden gets his 1st of the playoffs, assisted by Riley Smith and Nicholas Roy. And then about 14 minutes later, less than 14 minutes later, William Karlsson bangs his 4th of the playoffs home to tie it, to give the Knights a 2-1 lead, Alex Martinez. And then it was just wholly a cluster in the second. 3 minutes and 40 seconds in, Mikko ran his 5th of the night on the power play. 5th of the playoffs, I mean. Assisted by Nathan McKinnon and Gabriel Landeskog. The big line coming up clutch for Avalanche. And then Keegan Kolskar with his 1st of the playoffs. Assisted by Alex Pietrangelo and Shea Theodore. 3-2 Knights. And then Andre Burakovsky bangs at home for his 1st of the playoffs, assisted by Pierre-Edouard Bellemare and Cale Makar. 3-3. And then, with 18 seconds left in the period, Alex Pietrangelo puts it top shelf for his 1st of the playoffs, and that's goal assist by Alex Tuch and Max Pacioretty to give the Knights a 4-3 lead heading into the 3rd period. Then 11 minutes 40 seconds in to the 3rd period, William Carrier with his 1st of the night, assisted by Shea Theodore and Braden McNabb, and then Pacioretty with the empty net, his 4th of the playoffs, unassisted. So that was that.